We're not got no time restraints tonight.
No, we haven't.
We haven't. I'm Dan Watson.
I'm Paul Sloggett. Welcome to the Dirt.
Let's get the boy in there. Coming all the way from Poland. Our wonderful friend, Dawid Rzaca, in the Jesus tonight.
Hi, everyone.
Evening.
All the way from Poland.
Yeah.
I'm not going to even try to pronounce your village name because you sent it to me.
Okay, I can say it if you want.
Go for it, yeah.
Okay. It's Moszczenica. It's a small village near to Krakow. Moszczenica.
Excellent. And yeah, thank you so much for coming and joining us on the Dirt this evening, or this morning, as it will go out when it's released. Yeah, we really appreciate your time massively. I know you're a busy man.
A little bit. For mountain boarding, I always try to have some time. So
Always.
Make time for the first love, as they say.
Yes.
So yeah, 26 years old. How long have you been riding now, David?
Okay, this year will be my 11 years on mountain board. I started in 2010, if I remember good. Yes, 2010.
Uh-huh. And if you don't mind, talk us through that experience of discovering mountain boarding for yourself.
Okay.
Treat us as though we know nothing about the sport or nothing about you.
To be fair, I know nothing about nothing.
Okay. So it was a little crazy because when I was young kid, because I am not a lot older now, so I was that 11 years old. I was 13, 14, I think 14. It was, I think. I have free Saturday. I was just watching TV and see the program about the cars, and they have something special in that episode that they have tested the car in the mountains with mountain boarders. They use it to get up to the hill, to get down, to do some runs between trees on the flat. And I was, okay, what is that? I was already a snowboarder. So for me, it was something like, okay, it's something new. It's something that I can spend not only 2 months on the board when we got snow, but I can riding the all year already. So it was the start of the internet for me. It was a little hard to find some information, but in these years we got a big forum about mountain boarding in Poland. So after a few days, I find it. I start, how to say that? I start thinking, what is it? Where I can write about it? Get some more information about the sport. And 3 months ago, I placed my parents to go to one of the mountain board schools in Poland. But when we meet the boards first time, I was a small guy, 40 kilos, 30 years old, and they have only big no snow on 10-inch tires. And it was probably the most popular mountain in Poland for the old riders, the mountain Żar. This is the place when in 2009 was the, how to say that, World Cup in downhill with Pete Tatum, Ren Robbins, and other guys. So it was a typical ski area with a lot of stones and only no snowboards. So, you know, small guy, 40 kilos, and the biggest version of no snow. My parents said, nope. I just go for the mountain board park and some climbing walls, but not mountain boarding this time. But I will still have this in my head. And next year, with my, with my own money, I just get some contact with the guy in the internet and just buy it. So my parents don't have anything more to say. I can or not. And it was the best option in that time. So this is how I started.
So what was your first board?
It was a new MBS Atom 95X with the brakes.
Uh-huh.
It was not a perfect set. The typical junior boards,
Yeah.
the blue one. But for the first riding, it was perfect. Maybe
Good entry-level boards.
Yes, only the brakes was not the best option there. Sometimes they working, sometimes they not. You know how it is in that board.
Yeah, I think they give you a little bit of confidence as well.
Yes,
whether they work or not, it gives you that.
I only use it about 2 weeks maybe, because when I start watching some videos, I see, okay, guys don't use brakes when they jumping, so okay, get them off.
Snip, snip.
Yeah. And so I assume your parents are now quite supportive of the sport.
Yes.
And proud of your achievements. So that's a good thing. Mr. and Mrs. Rzaca, the boys come good. The boys come good.
My dad is totally in love with mountainboarding, so he's really happy about this.
Excellent. Does he ride now himself?
He try with the brakes on no snow.
Yeah.
Because
10
I got
inches?
no snow. No, no. Hey, I got 2 no snow in my collection, so the version with 8-inch was for him. But he got a little crash, and after this he still got some pain in his left shoulder after 2 years. So he cut this.
Yeah, it's understandable. It's understandable.
But
I've been there myself. I've had
what?
I personally have had a full shoulder rebuild on this
so
side.
You know how it is. I also have it in the left one. So
it's the left for me. Were you both regular riders? Oh
yes.
Sorry, Sloggs. You'll have to take that out of the.
I'll still ask it.
Okay. Something like that. Okay.
I'll still add it in because us as mountainboarders would have forgotten. The viewers would have definitely forgotten, so it don't matter. You said goof, didn't you?
Yeah. So maybe it's something to do with that direction. Maybe if goofy riders, maybe they suffer more with the right hand side. We'll put it out to the audience.
Check it.
Yeah, we'll put it out to the community.
It's 3 out of 3 so far.
Yeah.
That must make it a fact.
Fact checked here. So yeah, 14 years old, discovering mountain boarding, and you say you took the brakes off after starting to watch some videos and things like that, because 2011, I'm just trying to think, Facebook was a thing then, and so the world was opening up. We weren't so reliant on, in the origins, forum chat rooms and
yes, for me
like
it was maybe not so much on Facebook. It was more like on this Polish site. It was Potrawia. In English is like on the grass,
right?
The name. And there we got a lot of videos from England. It was the time for the Vimeo, something like that. Not YouTube, but Vimeo, if I remember good. So the old Tom Kirkmans, Ollie, Ben Wonklin, and other, not Ben Wonklin, other Ben. I don't remember now which one. But the guys from the England have a lot of videos. Amon already started, I think, in 2011. So it was a lot of new videos every week. You get some inspiration what you can do on that. So when I started some 180s, it was the time, okay, it's not more time for breaks.
Yeah.
I need some free hands to get some grabs, and I changed it.
Is your village in the mountains as such, where you actually live?
It's not the mountains, but it's totally not flat area.
Yeah.
My mountainboard park, maybe you know it from the Polish championships or the world championships, is just 300 meters from my house. So maybe I can say that I live on the same mountain. It's only 380 meters maybe, but you got 300 meters slope, so you can do everything on that.
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, the dream.
Yes, for mountainboarding, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Maybe not for snowboarding, but
Yeah.
for mountain boarding, it's enough to start.
And that's just your local area, isn't it? That's not
Mhm.
where the Polish championships and stuff are held, is it?
Yes,
Because
in
I
this
haven't.
village.
It is held in
Yes,
that
this
site.
park is in my village.
Right. Okay. Because
And this is the village you grew up in.
so
Yes.
and have you been integral then in making this park?
Can you repeat?
Is this park, is this on your land? You have made
Yes.
this park
Yes.
with the help of others?
With my dad and grandpa on the start,
Uh-huh.
and some years later with a little help with the other riders. But it was mostly for the first 3 or 4 years. It was just my training area, something like that, because I have at least about 1 or even 2 hours for the nearest center.
Yeah.
So we got land, my uncle land, and my family. I can do anything on that land. So we start from the small jump. I got for the first competition. I saw, okay, guys jumping on the jumps. I jumping on something like 30 centimeters drop.
Yeah.
So it's time to use some more ground and start making some kickers. And it get bigger, bigger, bigger. And after 4 years, we start organize them competition at this place.
Oh, perfect. And has your park now grown its own community of riders? Do you have other locals, people
Yes.
who ride with you now at your park?
Yes, we got, but it's only about 2, maybe 3 guys from the nearest area. But it's the place where we mostly riding in Poland for the whole year, because now it's not only freestyle area. I don't know how it is in English, but cooperate with the other owner. He don't already use this land for anything. So I got also the slalom and jeep area, 2 lands to the left, and I have everything on the one mountain. So we got place to teach new people, to organize slalom event. We got jeeps there, and 50 meters. We got 50 meters more. We got the freestyle area with jumps, drops, and everything. So
it's getting bigger.
Well, I was just about to say we should play over the top of here somewhere on the video, because
I got some drone footage from last
Perfect.
year, so we can use it.
Yes, please send it over. We'll be playing that right now.
Okay.
Because your slalom, I gotta say, there's not many slalom events happen anymore. But back in our day, slalom it wasn't so much part of the ATBA UK scene, but there was always slalom fun events,
like a sideline.
As such, certainly for the not so experienced riders.
Yes, I think it's the best option to get new people, the young people, the juniors, to our sport, because they are scary about jumps or border cross track. They see a low cutting grass, not a step hill, and you're just going down with the flow. So
heel toe.
Yeah,
and it's a lot of fun. We went to Brands Hatch on the longboards, didn't we? And
yes, we did on the actual track.
And I think Out to Grass done an event on dirt surfers with the slaloms, if I remember rightly, back a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, they were a perfect tool for, as you say, learning how to ride any board, whether it be skateboard, snowboard, surf. It's that action.
Yes, you got something to do.
Yeah.
You need to think more than only getting
straight line
down. Yes.
Yeah.
It just teaches you to control your speed more than anything across the hill, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And
utilize the terrain as opposed to just following the full line. You know, if you drop a ball and it goes down a straight line, where you can use, banks to carve and take off speed.
You get a longer run as well.
Our land is maybe not long, but it's at a lot of features, natural features. So we trying to use it like rollers or bands when we have possibility to do even on the slalom race. We're trying to get not in the one line, but okay, let's go to little more to the left. Who is advanced, he can use the bumps like the rollers.
Yeah, you pump them.
But yes, the pump it. And the guys who just started, they have something harder on the track to stay on the board. So it's really fun to use it.
Yeah.
It's not only, the straight hill. You need to think, you need to work on your board. And then you have a good run.
And so run us quickly through your Polish championship results, because let's be honest, you've done pretty well. I've got up on here 7 times freestyle champ.
Yes, probably 7. Yes.
3 times border cross champ and 2 times slalom champion in Polish.
Yeah.
I did notice in, obviously.
And I've just made a point, and he's only been riding 10 years. How many were those? How many Polish freestyle champs? That's 7.
7.
7.
Yes. No, it's 11 already. It will be 11, so 4 without.
You want to try harder?
Yes.
Next time I will be better.
And yeah. So, how is Dawid Rzaca making his way in the world now? Obviously, we know. Certainly, most recently is a massive thing for yourself and for the community is the release of the hero board there, or your hero deck. You've kind of joined an elite group of people now in the mountain board community that have had a Promodel board,
a signature deck,
a signature deck. So congratulations on that for a start.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. I'm really happy about that. It was Phil idea. It was some idea with the other brand some years ago to make something like this. But in my mind, you need to be on some level of riding, on some level, to be a person in the community, to have something like that. Some years ago, I don't stand on the podium on any world champs, so I said no.
Yeah.
I wait some time. Last year, Phil said, let's do it. So I think, okay, it's good time to think about it. So, and now we have this Promodel. I'm really happy about this. It's a really good board, I think, because we test a lot of decks before we made that the last version. So it should work well on border cross, freestyle, and everything.
Well, it certainly seems to have been well received by everyone that I know who has ridden one, has said how nice it feels. So big respect to you and to Phil over at Hero for doing the R&D and getting a good product to market for everybody to enjoy and the community to enjoy.
And it looks phenomenal as well.
Yeah.
I think that it's not a style for everyone, but for me it was too much just a typical black board in the market. For the last few years. I was in love with for the first Tom Kirkman, or the second Pro 95, the green one. And after that boards, it was only black, white, and nothing more. So for me, it was, if we do something, we need some colors on that. So this is why it looks like that. And this is not another normal blackboard.
Yeah, no, I really like it. I mean, I have to say, I think you're right. The Kirkman with graphics, you will never keep everyone happy. It's impossible. It's art.
That's that's the whole point of them.
Yeah.
If someone have one to sold, please tell me. I am looking for the one for my collection because I got everything but the Pro 100 Tom Kirkman, so I'm looking for that in good condition.
With the hands on the purple
with the hands, yes, the first version.
But it's got to be good condition.
Good condition, yes.
No,
I have
still with cellophane wrapping on, hopefully.
No fucking firewood, people.
But yeah, I mean, actually, that's not a bad shout. That would be quite a little collection to have, wouldn't you? If you had every signature model of every deck that mountain boarding would have. So what would you have there? You'd have a Leon Robbins, a Jeremy Leaf, a Tom Kirkman, a Dylan Warren on the NBS, a Coney Karma with the GLA.
Yeah.
I mean, you could argue the case for the No Snows being the Tatham brothers signature board because it is theirs.
I'm trying to get the.
I don't know. Surely you got to have your name on it.
Well, yeah, I suppose it needs a signature on it.
It's a signature board.
Yeah, it's got to have your name on it. The Gears. Oh my goodness, that's one of my favourites. The shape and the Nicky Gears.
The Venom board.
Yes.
I still don't have it.
Right.
I
quite like
have this one.
Should we give a shout out? What boards do you need?
Yeah.
Can you repeat?
We'll give a shout out to everyone. What boards are you after? It's the best place to find out if anyone's got it for you.
Okay, so if someone have, I need Venom, any Venom, collab. Collab. I don't have collab. I try to find first Pro 100 Tom Kirkman. I try to find Comp 16, if I remember good. It was one of the first composite boards from MBS with Never Summer Cooperation. Yes, the green one.
I really like green one. I've had two of them in my life.
I'm looking at one over there.
Yeah. I know who's got mine, Raf, and he doesn't even ride it.
Oh, perfect.
You'd have to strip it down and paint it black now.
Wow.
Dark black, no graphics.
Are you looking for the one with the graphic?
Well, you can strip it down. The graphics under there somewhere.
Yeah, you just have to rub it back.
It will be not perfect, but we can make it. Okay. I think it's all what I'm looking for now. The other stuff I probably have. Because I'm trying to have the most important boards for mountain boarding. Maybe not the totally first ones, but the boards which one the most impact for us.
Yeah,
the same size of wheels, the same size of decks, maybe not totally the same, but the final version of mountain boarding.
Yeah.
So I got the one MBS from '96, the big one with the
frame.
Steel, yes, with the frame.
That I have.
This is my oldest board.
I've just bought an Exit frame board.
Oh, I was looking for that, but in Poland we don't have so much like this.
Oh, I've had an absolute steal on it.
I'll tell you, pair are going to end up bidding on each other's eBay stuff.
Yeah.
We fight each other for fucking.
If there's a Venom deck come up, I will be up. We will be going up against each other.
Okay.
I think you need to work together.
Yeah. Okay. We'll look for two of everything, and then you can have one and I can have one.
Okay. We have deal.
Dan's collected some weirdness this week as well. You got that fucking local board coming your way, ain't you?
Yeah. That's due to pick up.
I'm also looking for drop from Brazil.
Yeah.
Because I don't have anything from this country, so local trip also get some production.
That would be good to get hold of some of them, but I've never even seen one in the flesh.
I saw in Serbian, if I remember good, where Lucas Melo probably right on this some years ago. It was looking good, so why not?
Why not?
It will be good to have it and try it on my local park.
So yeah, going back to your riding as opposed to just the decks.
Just deck geekery that we're all in.
Yeah. Are you working locally to where you live now as well?
Can you repeat?
So you are living in your village. Are you working in your village? Because you do a lot of instruction, don't you? Snowboard instruction.
Not now. Now I'm living from the last few years in Krakow with my girlfriend because we got study and work there. But I am almost on every weekend here on my family home, because it's only 30 minutes from Krakow. I got park here. But on snowboard, when I am instructor, I'm working only on weekends and one time in the week. So then I'm going to the mountains because it's only about 2 hours from Krakow or my home. So I'm not working in the same place all the time.
Yeah. But variety is a good thing, my friend. Variety is a good thing.
Especially that kind of variety.
Yeah. Is the snow good in Poland at the moment?
Yes, now it's really good. From the morning, we got a lot of fresh snow. So I hope to get a free Tuesday this week to get to some free ride lines on Pilsko. This is the highest point with a lift in Poland. And a lot of good tracks between trees. So it's a lot of fun, but it's only when we got a normal snow, because they don't use it extra snow from the water. We're only riding on natural.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, we should keep our eyes pinned on the Instagram for any little feeds of you slashing some rooster turns.
I hope to have opportunity for this week. So
good luck. Good luck. So are you managing to do much mountainboard instruction in the summer times? Are you...
Yes, we're trying. I got this slalom area on my park, and I teaching here from the last 3 or 4 years. It's like, about 4 or 5 lessons on the week, but I don't on the weekend. But I am not free on every weekend, because sometimes we get some mountainboard trips, some mountainboard competition. It's more for the fun, for new people, to get them opportunity to start mountainboarding, not for me to get some money from that. Yeah, I got area, I got possibility, I got boards, so why don't use it? Why don't teach new people? Perfect. So I do it in my free time mostly.
For the love.
I don't live from that. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the love, for the next generation.
Yes.
To make sure there's a next generation.
I hope.
So do we.
We all hope.
So do we.
So thank you for your services to do it, helping to ensure that there is a next generation.
This year I start the junior group. I hope to get more riders in the next year. This year it was working well. We got from 3 to 6 kids every Thursday. They have 2 hours training with me. So it was, systematical lessons with mountain boards. Then they start riding in Polish champs. So everything working well. I hope for the next year to get the bigger group for that. I think it can work, because now parents want to have something systematical for these kids, that they can do something every same day all the time,
a routine,
the whole summer. The routine. And I think that it's the good way to get more juniors on boards now.
So tell us, we are assuming that Poland will have a national championship this year.
Yes.
Any details for the community on the dates or locations of that in the Polish community?
Location will be, we got 2 events for Polish champs. Normally one is for the border cross in Rybnik. It's near to Katowice. This is the nearest airport. And second event from the last 6 years is at my park. And here we got freestyle and slalom and some jeep, backstreak or something like that. And the Rybnik is normally in September. And my event is all the time on 2nd or 3rd August weekend. we're trying to don't have same date with the events in other countries or other events in Poland near our area. So many times I got competition in the same time like Harthill.
Yeah,
I remember good. So it was the problem for me to get there for competition. For Harthill or Halles, I don't remember the name.
Harthill.
Okay.
Yeah, it was at one point called Hales Super Bowl, Hales Board and Bike Park, Hart Hill Adventure Park.
Okay.
Super Bowl,
Bowlesworth, all the same place,
they try
all
everything.
different names.
Yeah.
Okay.
And do we expect to see you on the competition scene outside of Poland this year?
Yes, I hope so. I will try to get to Australia. I will be for sure in Czech Republic because we are there all the time. When Polish riders and Czech riders are like big family. So if they have something, the big group of Polish riders come there and start and ride with them in Czech Republic, and they same coming to Poland. So
brothers
all the time. Yes.
When's their nationals this year then?
What?
When's their competition this year? Do you know the dates for that?
In Czech Republic?
Yeah.
It's all the time. One event is in July on the second weekend, if I remember good, and second one is in August. But this year we have paused with that event because the guy who organized this have a lot of other work and 2 young kids, so he don't have free time to organize another event. You know how it is.
We do know.
It's this event, which one is cancelled now. It was in legendary place. Maybe you heard about it, the Silly Hill. It's one of the story with the Tom Kirkman and other guys from 10 years ago or more probably, when they go to competition but get some fight with local guys.
Down in the
take part
village
in this. So
I think
it
the
was
BFC
a legendary place.
that.
So 15 years ago, it was the sponsoring from MBS, Big Jumps, and other stuff. But it's the Czech Republic. They have little different competition like other countries. It's more like a big party from the morning.
Right.
So when everybody start getting a little older, it was more like a party, not only competition. So Silly Hill stopped for a little bit. Then the one guy start this event again, but now he's got this time with the young kids, so it's another break. You know how it is. The big wheel.
It's this generation gap that we keep coming back to episode after episode, which is why
we need juniors. For that.
Yeah. We need new blood.
We need new blood, that's for sure. But you seem to do quite a good job. If we're looking at your social medias and things, at putting yourself out there. You're quite active online, but not just online. You have performed a lot of demos as well, it would seem. Is that just in Poland or all over sort of the Eastern European area? Tell us a bit about your professional riding. Yeah.
Okay. My riding was almost everywhere, if I can say that. If we're talking about competition, I was trying to be on every competition in the last 11 years. When I was younger, I had that opportunity from my parents to get some money, and they don't have problem to put the 16 years old guy to the airport to try how it is on Italy competition or to go to Germany with other guys. So it was really good for me. I spent a lot of time on international events because I got that possibility for it, if I say good. So I'm really happy about this. And if we're talking about the show only, so show I only take part in Poland and one in Russia in 2013. The big one, Breakthrough, and I remember good. There was a lot of pros there, and I go there because it was 3 months after my first double backflip try or something like that. They won double backflips, so okay, you go with us, and it was good memories with that. So
yeah, and I assume that there were international pros of, BMX, skateboard, and things like that at that event as well. So it must have been nice being able to communicate and speak with other people of a similar ability, albeit in a different sport.
yes, it's really good experience with this. It's really fun when you can meet on the event the world legends. Like we go to Russia, we meet some FMX guys like Mad Red Bull and other people from Red Bull, and you're just talking about your riding. And you have good time with them. So it's that good part of being the rider who have possibility, who have options to travel and take part on event like this.
And I mean, traditionally, the sort of rider from your area of the world, but from our generation, probably would have been Pasha Peshin.
Yes.
Have you managed to ride with him, or
Yes, my first trip to Russia was the room in the hotel with the Pasha. I know this guy. It was really sketchy. My English then, when I was 14 years old, was still lower than now. His English was also not the best. But we try some Polish, Russia, and English, and we have good weekend there. So really funny.
Brilliant.
But and the guy's still sending now. I know he's been out and come back, had a few injuries and had a few ups and downs. But he's still sending it now. But we see.
I think that Pasha is one of these guys who just lived with the sport. You got some better times, some worse times, but all the time you have your board somewhere. And you just go and ride when you have time for it.
Well, I hope that his English one day is good enough to be able to have him on it, because I think
that you can try now. He got a lot of trips, so he could be here.
Well, that's it. I mean, he spent long enough in America. Surely he must have managed to pick up some good English whilst there.
Do they speak English in America?
Well, American. They speak American in America.
It's easier to talk with them.
You could probably edit that bit out, Dan, if you want, because that was probably quite embarrassing.
It's as embarrassing as doing a podcast with you numpty.
You told me you were the luckiest man in the world.
I've forgotten where it went. So other than Pasha, how are there other riders, from Poland, Czech, Russia, that whole Eastern European area? Who should we be looking for? Who are the big names of Poland, and where can we see them? I mean, if you after this,
who's your crew?
If you can message us any Instagram or names for us to be able to follow, to get more mountainboard from Poland and stuff like
Czech
that.
Guys are not so social media guys, so you just need to came to Czech Republic, spend weekend here, get some good riding, get some beer, get some rock music on after party. That after party start about 12. Before freestyle, they already have after party. So it's really good event. This is why we love to go there. If you have good day of the board, you take part in competition. If you not feel perfect, you have part with the beer and rock music. So it's something for everyone.
Everyone's a winner.
In my
Yes, everyone
mind's
is doing
eye, in my mind's eye, all I can see is
They are
four-
totally like
four
mountainboarding in 90s.
Polish
in my
or
opinion.
Czech or Russian riders lined up in the border cross start gates, all with shot glasses of vodka, going Nastrovia, dashing this and pulling out the gates. That's all I can see.
We have some guys like this on every competition, so this is similar for this part of our countries.
I think I'm there.
yeah.
You've convinced me.
Next year, maybe we'll try to get some competition 1 week in Poland, 1 weekend, and another weekend on Czech Republic, and somebody can have everything in 1 week. So it will be perfect option.
That could well be doable but I think we're already looking booked up for or I'm already looking booked up for 2023, but maybe 24 or 2020. Okay. I don't even know what year it is. What year are we in? 2022 now. For 23, that's when we'll have to do that one.
To be fair, Dan, back in the day, like the 8VA series was 6 competitions over the summer.
Yeah.
And now we're down to 1.
Yeah. What happened, guys?
If we add another 5 of them just across Europe, it'd just be like doing a normal season.
Like a normal season. That makes sense to me. I could do that. David, you asked why that happened.
Yes, it's a big problem now for mountainboard community, I think, and mountainboard future. We have the same problem here. So when I started, it was about 2 or 3 events in Czech Republic, 3 events in Germany, 4 events in Poland. You go to Slovenia, Serbia, and in my best year, in 2040, I think, when I tried to be on every competition that I can to go, it was like 11 or no, even 13 if I find. So I was in Italy, Germany, Slovenia, Czech, Russia, Poland, and other countries. It was 13. Now you can go everywhere, and it's just like 5, 6 events.
Oh no!
What happened? Why?
Hey, you must have got really good friends with Matt Brind and Cody. Because they seem to be at every event ever.
We meet a lot of times with these guys.
Good.
Cody even be in Poland on my local park, so we have some good ride together here.
That's nice.
That's nice. Shout out to Cody.
That time when Akoni came back on the board 2 or 3 years ago, and he have deal with the other guy that he need to do a backflip in this year, so he don't have opportunity to make it on a Serbian event because it was the shitty weather there. And 2 weeks later they came by a car to Poland and put that backflip on my set, and it was fucking amazing.
The best day ever for you.
Yes, you start riding with Akoni, you get some good training, you get some pressure on him. Okay, Akoni, you need to do it now. He got a lot of runs. He made this backflip. Then we go to the Krakow for some party. So it was perfect day.
Yeah, it sounds brilliant.
And between this, we got some ATB Mac because it was the week when I buy it, because I find some ATB Mac in Poland on something like eBay. And we just start reading this and Akoni, Cody, Akoni, you have this guy. The Mac 15 years later, you sit with him in our room, in this home, and you're just talking how these years were good for mountainboarding.
I like the way you're giving him peer pressure to put the flip in.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, that's exactly how we feel every week when speaking to people like you.
It's fucking brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah. At the end of the day, without the dirt, we wouldn't have any real reason to be calling you up and saying, hi, talk to me for an hour and a half. You don't know me, but I want to talk to you. It would just never happen. So
we'd sound like weird stalkers.
I think your podcast was the best idea for this winter for mountainboarding. So I'm really happy that this project start.
Oh, good. We're super stoked to be doing it, and Well, I hope we hope to continue it on in the summertime. And the beauty of it is that it's not going to go anywhere. So you don't have to listen to it every week, or you don't have to listen to each episode all in one go. Just take it as you want it.
Yeah, when we get into the summer, we could do outside broadcasts.
Yes.
On the fucking hill.
On parks.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Just ambush.
It would be nice to have something like a spot check on the biggest parks.
Oh, it's all coming.
To have some words from the guys.
Yeah,
it's all coming. It's all coming.
Okay.
The dirt is going on the road. We got.
My address, or you want it?
I want it. We need it.
Actually,
okay.
You say that we do need it though, because we have now got some bits printed up, and this goes out to any of the people who have come on to the dirt. Hit us back with your address, and we'll get you some.
Hit us back with your address, and we won't stalk you through your bathroom windows.
We'll send you out some dirt stickers. They're not for sale. They're only for people who have come on. So
it will be like ATB Mac.
There you go.
You can see that, but you can't touch it.
Yeah,
that's it.
I got a few here that no one's allowed to touch.
Okay, I will look for.
You can look. You're allowed to look, but you can't touch them, and that goes for the kids, the wife, the cat,
and some mountainboard legends. When you have
hey, look at that one! What? Oh, I've got that one. What month's the one at the top?
I got what I got. First one. It's from June 2005.
Whoa.
Second one is from July 2005, September 2005, and October.
You got that one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, I got this one.
That one there. Yeah. Oh, we've got swapsies.
Oh, yeah, you can talk boards as well. Have you got any of these?
No, I want that. If somebody have two of them, we can have some deals.
Yeah. If anyone got any scuzzes, man, give them up.
I got some Russian and Polish mountainboard videos on DVD.
Oh, there you go.
This is like a swap shop now.
We'll start up
We should have another page with some deals.
Yeah.
Well, I was actually thinking about starting a website so that
I have already also some extra. The whole history of mountainboarding and other stuff that I need to write to finish my university.
Ah.
So we got almost 100 pages about mountainboarding.
Well, I tell you what, David, make sure you get 0 facts from us.
Yeah,
we cannot guarantee that anything that comes out of our mouth is correct.
We definitely don't deal in facts.
I have info from the guys from ATB shop, from Cody, from Dylan, from guys.
Definitely trust the ATB shop.
MBS Japan, everything. So everything is here now. I hope that in some time it will be online. Now we put Polish mountainboard history online. Yeah. If you want to check it, it's on our site. You can translate it. It's everything from 2003 to 2020.
Can I just say...
Who's done that for you?
No, they've done this. But I have to add, now, I tried to do that with Google Translate when you released it. But the document is too long for Google Translate to do it.
Okay, so you have to break it down. It's worth it.
But I'm interested in that, and I think someone should do it for the UK scene.
Hey, it's been suggested.
I have UK scene here.
that we should be chapterizing the dirt, so that people can break that down.
I don't even know what chapterizing means in a podcast sense.
So you'd so say we change subject, you would put in the comments
you put
a timestamp.
It should be perfect. You have some less time, but you still want to have some words from one of these guys who are here.
So
it will be good to see what topics you already talking about.
If you want to hear insulting Matt Brind, you just
you could skip to 2 minutes
skip
33,
brilliant.
Then 3 minutes 24, then 4 minutes 45, then 5 minutes. Like pretty much there's probably going to be a lot of chapters of slating Matt Brind.
It will be a lot extra work for you guys, but I think that the mountainboard community will be happy about this.
I think you're right.
Sorry for your extra work.
No. I want to read that.
Credit has to go to Phil from Hero for that suggestion. It is something that I hope to start with this very episode.
If you want any help, Dan, don't ask me.
I've already asked you. I asked you last week about whether you could get on it, and I've heard nothing from you.
What am I going to do with my fucking retard fingers?
He's a fucking idiot. I've completely forgotten where we were now.
We were going to the history of Polish mountain boarding.
Yes, so
which is document, it's like a fucking leather-bound book of
everything. No, this book, it's a characteristic of mountain boarding. I make everything here. It's the history in Poland and over the world. It's there we have the description of the all disciplines: slalom, downhill, border cross, freestyle. We got some event results. We got decks technology. We got everything: the size of the wheels, the type of the bindings, almost everything what you need to know about the mountain boarding.
So what you're saying, that is mountain board pornography?
Yeah, for me, yes.
Yeah, and for me.
Okay, I can tell you that.
And for probably everyone that's listening to this, because no one's listening to this unless they're fucking mountain board perverts, are they?
I tell you what, I would buy a copy of that for sure. Jeez, I bought a copy of I forget what it is. I've got it somewhere. I'll find it. I don't even know what it was. Some little kids book called Mountain Board Madness or something like that.
I got this book, if I remember. I
buy
it on eBay.
I did as well. I think it cost like £2.
I seriously tried
paid
to get
£600 each for it because you were fighting each other for them.
We were bidding against each other.
I really need Doris Goes Mountain Boarding.
Maybe you should write it, Sloggs.
Fucking 4 pages long.
Yeah. A mountain board book for kids and retarded adults like yourself.
It's on, man.
We touched I'm going to go back to mountain boarding now. Not that we're veering away too far, but we mentioned earlier about video parts. We've mentioned about your social media presence. But one thing we've not talked about so much is videos or video parts by yourself. You know, you talked about being influenced by the Vimeo era of Tom Kirkman and co. And we see a good amount of epic video clips on your Instagram. Like what the immediate comes to mind is the big road gap that you did a little while ago. But have you filmed any sort of full video parts for us to be able to watch, or is that something you'd like to do? Or
I really like to do something like this because my last season part, it was from 2019. It was the time when we have little more time to make videos, because we also in this year take part in how it was 4 Down project.
Yeah.
So we do some work with my friends from mountainboarders from Poland, and I get some extra.
Trash family.
No, Trash family is from Ukraine. We make.
Can you not hear our music?
No, we can hear you screaming Claire out of that.
It was a good one.
All I can hear is the fucking Lost Boys
Oh, yeah.
soundtrack.
Say hello to the night.
Yeah.
Lost boys lost in the shadows. It's a great soundtrack. Don't complain about it.
But I'm trying to concentrate on what you pair are saying. Well, not necessarily you pair. I don't give a fuck what Dan's got to say. I'm more interested in. Right, carry on.
You were saying 2019 season part was your last.
My last edit. This year I got a lot of camera work with my friend who is now a FPV drone operator.
Mm-hmm.
He make it for his hobby. We already post some videos on my Instagram or
Is that
Facebook.
the one from the championships following you riders down?
Yes, we got some extra videos, but we want to get some more material, and it will be before summer. It will be another edit from my last season, but we just need to have something from skate park for that.
Yeah,
I hope to finish this. After winter is what is after winter before summer? Spring. Okay, so we want to make some extra materials on the spring on the skate park, and it should be ready before the summer. It will be not a long one. It will be maybe 4 minutes, mostly drone footage, but I think it's a lot of good stuff there, and it will be nice to watch something new, something longer than 15 seconds video on Instagram.
30-second reel or
I must admit,
I miss a part.
Yeah.
I miss like a rider's
having a song and having
given 4 minutes.
Yeah. This is the rider.
Show me.
This song represents that rider.
Yep.
Like that sort of thing.
Yes, you see everything on that edit, not only one run or one good trick. This is why I love the old videos from Russia or Poland or the UK.
Mm-hmm.
When you have the edit that you get on your computer, you got 20 minutes on good mountainboarding.
Yeah.
And a lot of stuff, a lot of places, a lot of tricks or freeride tracks, everything in one video, not only like now the 15 seconds and one run.
Yeah.
I mean that's why the 4 Down project is so,
for me, it's
such a treasure for the community.
You sound like us, an old man.
Maybe I am old already, but it's
like the old skate videos. You sound like us. Oh, back in our day, we used to have a whole fucking segment with one rider, a whole fucking music track over it. But that's what we grew up on.
Yes, but for this you need to have a lot of time and extra guy to camera you. This is the biggest problem, I think.
And lots of locations.
I try to ride a lot, but it's mostly only on my park, so it's not good for the whole video.
No,
5 minutes on one park is little too much.
Yeah, I say that if you've got a good FPV drone friend, then that is going to really help. I really like the drone footage that's coming out. I mean, it amazes me every week. Sloggs ask the question of, I'm going to sound like I'm blowing smoke up his arse here now. Every week, Sloggs asks, who's your favourite rider in his 10 set? Don't give us your answer. Don't give us your answer.
That's 2 questions.
Right. But AJ Lawson and Johnny Snipes.
Yes.
Now, every week
they're putting it out the bag, aren't they?
Yeah. And every week
I love them because they have a lot of locations there.
Yes. And AJ Lawson has thrown down consistently on a mountain board for years. It's like, and I don't understand why he doesn't get more people saying, when they say, "Oh, who's your favourite rider?" Nobody ever mentions him. Like every week, I'm sitting there going, "Somebody say AJ, please," because it's incredible. Like,
Dan, do you want me to do a quick one set on you?
Don't talk about it because I will start saying too much.
Yeah. But yeah, I look forward to seeing your FPV video parts in there, David. I really
I hope
do.
that we will finish it before summer, because
Yeah.
we got something, but it's not enough to have good video. I got some extra one video started, but it's like 2 or 3 clips every year for that, because it's something different. And I have some videos from my trainings mostly. This one video, I try to get this from the not typical locations, so it's a lot harder to finish it. I just got the same one folder on my computer from the last 3 years. It's seriously like 2 extra videos every year, and nothing more. So I think it will have a lot of time to finish that, to get only about 2 minutes of it.
Yeah,
but it will be something different.
It squeezes it down, doesn't
I try to have it. Yes.
You start losing.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. To make any sort of video of that sort of length,
For
if
me,
you
the best
want really
option-
good quality, if you want good quality as well,
if you want good quality and log video, you need to have 2 weeks trip with best riders, with 2 guys with camera, like Radmac trip. Remember something like that from Tom and other guys? It was amazing idea. 2 weeks together, about 6 parks, I think. It was French, it was England, Belgium, 1A park, everything in one video, and it was good video with a lot of good tricks, good style, everything what you need in the video.
And some good lifestyle in between, it's showing
How
the
it's
boys
looking.
interacting.
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly get into some questions here whilst I think about it, because I've got them all loaded up and I'm looking at the time and thinking we're an hour in here. And we could end up asking more questions from.
Are we an hour in already?
Yeah.
It was fast.
It does go so fast.
Hardly scrape the surface, to be fair.
Some of this question comes in from Antonio Maciera.
The legend.
Yes. Another guy who's super.
I love him because he riding almost every week.
Every fucking day.
Every
day.
And
I live my life through him now. I can ride 2 or 3 times a week, but every fucking day.
So he's better than us. He's more pervert than we.
Yeah, he's more of a pervert than us. Antonio, you pervert.
But
be Googling what that means now. What is a pervert?
It means you're a borderphile.
Yeah, a borderphile. He asks, your Polish community seems to be relatively large. How many riders do you think are usually ride within the Polish community now? And he also adds
now
on the end,
or overall, because it's 2 different.
Okay,
we'll go both, man.
Both, if there are 2
okay.
figures, what are the 2 figures?
I am in this sport about 11 years already in Poland. I know almost every guys who were been here earlier or later. So I know that in Poland we sell a lot of boards. We got a lot of competitions, a lot of riders, even from the SIA side, not only from the mountains, from the Warsaw, when you got only one place to ride on mountain board, and this is only big city, nothing else, or some skate parks. So in the past 20 years almost now, when mountainboarding is in Poland, we got a lot of people here who have mountain board under his feet. But when we're talking about the active guys, it's now about 100 people who riding on some weekends or, sometimes in the whole year. And the, the strength group, about 30 people, I think, that they meet on my park, on Rybnik, or in Korbielów, in the World Mountainboard School that they have part in almost every event.
That's
still
really good.
Active guys.
That's quite big still.
Yeah, that's
Like,
a good.
Yes, it's a
what's
strange
the
group. Seriously.
What's the population of Poland?
36 millions.
So like
Half the
we've
size
got
of the UK.
double what you have, and
Yeah.
our figures are, well, I'd say less than that.
Yeah, well, but it's
Seriously,
not even get
I
on to competition figures and stuff.
I am
like that.
also in
Yeah,
the
it's not-
snowboard community, and
'Cause-
I know that a lot of people from snowboarding also get mountain boards in
So,
their garage
yeah.
or basement.
That-
But we got the problem with two. I think that the whole mountain board community have same problem. This is what I think, that for many people mountain board was too extreme. When I'm talking with new guys and they see, oh, okay, you are Dawid Rzaca, you're riding on mountain boarding. Yes, I saw some videos. And the first is, why, not why, how you jumping on that? How you have crash on that? You know, they see mountain board, they see big jumps, big crashes. They don't see this recreation part. Yes,
This is
and all
what-
the fat on that.
You know,
But it not needs to be like this. In Poland, we got the ski area like Białka Tatrzańska, Kotalnica. In winter, they have thousands of people every day riding on snowboarding or on ski. In the summer, they have mountain boarders there,
So
but it's
that-
5-10 people.
You've
No,
got the
it's perfect area.
snowboarders. You've got the snowboarders
we
looking
got a lot
for
of
a summer
snowboarders.
fix.
Yes, but when they try mountain boarding, they see that they don't see this part with border cross and slalom. They mostly see that part with freestyle from the old years. So if they don't get easy to start some jumpings, so do some jumps,
yeah.
they just took board to the basement and don't use it more.
Collects
And
dust.
this is the problem for us, I think.
well, you say it's a problem, David, but that's a lot of. There might be
That's
a
a
few
lot.
collabs in there, and there might be a few venoms down in these people's basements. You need to get on them and put them away.
You know, last year I bought one-time used Pro 95, the green one.
Yeah.
So it was the best deal
How much
last
did you
11
pay?
years for me.
Did you tell him it was worthless?
What?
Did you tell him it was worth no money?
No.
No.
Easy.
yes.
No, that's worth nothing. I'll take that to the rubbish.
No,
dump.
I buy it on normal price. I use it one time, and when my friend came to me and want to write on this, I said nope. It's just for the wall. So this is one of these boards that they will be used only by me, and
Yeah.
it's all. So you know, I want to pay good price for it.
Or
but-
pray at it.
I'll pray for it.
I'll pay for it. Well,
That was a really good question.
it was. He also adds on there. P.S.
If I can finish that, on
Yeah.
competition we got from 20 to 45 riders in competition.
yeah.
20 is that lowest group, I think. 20.
So,
45 is the biggest.
so
No,
what
it's
age? What age group is that from then?
Oh, this is the problem.
Yeah, this is the
You
problem.
know, 5 years ago, when we do first mountain board championships on my park, in freestyle we got like 5 girls, 7 juniors, I think, 15 guys on freestyle. It was for me good result because it was jumps. We got 2 lines, the small one and the big one, but it's still the freestyle when the people are a little more scary. On the last year, on the freestyle, we got 2 juniors, 2 girls, and 9 guys, or 8. So you know, we're going lower with the freestyle. But
Yeah.
on the other hand, we got some new faces on the slalom, so it's still on the same level in the whole
So-
event, on the whole weekend.
You sound like you're doing better than everyone else that we spoke to. Is it like? It's a fair
I
comment.
think
Yeah.
I think that we have still a good opportunities in Poland to seriously make a big community here. I'm working on something new. I will try to talk with mountain board brands in the next few weeks about this, because seriously, we got a lot of mountain boarders, a lot of snowboarders.
Yeah.
They are more likely to mountain board than skateboarders. Skateboarders
Yeah.
are a little more close to other sports. We got a lot of good instructors. I am one of this group with the best certificate of snowboard instruction, and they are interested in mountain boarding. So we have a lot of option to make it bigger here, but we need to work big for that. It can't be just a small step by step. We need to do something bigger, make it more open for everyone, and get this all guys and girls who are now thousands of people on the snow to take maybe 1% of them to mountain board. And in my opinion, it's possible in Poland.
Yeah,
but it needs some more time and work from us.
And you're doing the hard work, and you've got the fucking torch, man. You can have to run with it.
I think basically it's like just trying to say you can do this, man.
Yeah.
I will try. I hope I try.
That's the thing, because you've got the snow over there, and you're because you've got the snow and you're an instructor. You can get that. You can spy them and go, I've got a summer spot for you.
Yeah.
I am inside, so I got that option to get the whole groups to mountain boarding from snowboarding. Now my mountain board group, who was training with me on mountain boards, some of them now training with me on snowboard, and same was last year in the other way. So old this time snowboarders, no juniors, try on summer mountain boarding. We got that way to talk about it, to get them inside. And this is this type of people that don't know mountain boarding only from these big jumps, but they also know from me and other guys that it's also slalom, border cross, or even just straight way down, but on the ski area in the summer. So we can complete that to the one part.
Right.
One group.
And Antonio's final comment was, "Well done on a great park."
He's a lovely bloke, isn't he?
It really is. Our next question, if I think we're done on answering that one, comes in from All Things Kite and Board. Ross, my apologies. This question was meant for Dylan Warren, but unfortunately I completely forgot about it. And then I got a message from him saying, "What happened? Was the question no good?" And I had to admit that I completely forgot it. So I think we'll give it to you tonight.
I won't worry about it. Dylan Warren's a dog.
It's a dog.
How hard it is that you don't use it?
Well, I can't remember what it is, so we'll wait and see. Let me turn her up here because he's been lovely enough to send us a video as well.
Over to America and met up with Brown. How did that go down with the mountain boards? Did they take well to them?
So the question was, when you, Dylan Warren, went over to America and spoke to Braille Mountain Boards, how did that go down? I'm not really...
We'll talk about it next time, okay?
What did you say about Braille mountain boards?
Yeah. Have you not seen this videos?
Did they not burn down this week?
Braille?
Or did Braille skateboards burn down?
Did it? Oh, I've not seen that.
No way.
The warehouse, the skate park.
I don't know if I'm talking shit now, but I'm sure I've seen it today at some point.
Okay, we need to check it.
Either way, Dylan, answer the question.
let's go. He's got.
It's all about the COVID now, you know.
Yeah.
We will see.
We'll
Ma-
see.
What'd you say? Matt Brind is a prick.
Oh, he's brought him on to Matt Bryn. Perfectly timed, Sloggs. Let's go to Matt Bryn.
To our favourite Brind.
Our favourite.
We actually do love him, to be fair.
I had it all lined up, and now I can't bloody find it. There we go. Right. No introduction needed. And this one is for you, David, not for Dylan.
Okay, so now I will heard it.
I was so tempted to put up Mini First on again. There.
Oh, don't do that.
Evening, boys. How are you all doing? Hope all is good. I got 2 questions for you today. So, you've got a really creative use of your land and really well spaced out and everything. You're maximizing everything there, and it's awesome to see.
Hold
so,
up.
if you could build anything, any kind of feature, what would it be? Talk us through it.
There you go.
And
That's a Dylan Warren
No,
one.
no, it's not. That's not. You told me. That's LA Woods. LA Park.
You fucked it.
I've really have fucked it this weekend. I can't remember what it was.
Fuck Matt Brind and his stupid ass questions. And fuck your
Well, I tell you what,
technology.
Let's
Start
ask the
swapping
question.
fucking mountain boards.
David, if you could put any feature in your park, what would it be?
Quarter pipe.
A
We
quarter
don't
pipe.
have anyone in Poland, and
Have you not? In Poland?
we don't have where to train anything on the quarter. We have
I know
jumps,
where.
drops,
I know where there's one
and
going
nothing
free
else.
as well.
and we have a lot of mini ramps on the skate parks. Only that.
Have a chat with the boys at Hart Hill. See if you can ship over the Hart Hill quarter pipe.
Let's try this.
That's going for free, man.
It's going for free. It just
Well,
needs
it's going to
collecting.
cost. It's going to cost.
Yes, after the
But-
Brexit,
but what we
everything
do,
from your it's
As a
costing
mountain
a
board
lot now.
community, can we get that shipped across to you? If there's no fucking quarter pipe in Poland, there needs to be.
And, yes, when we going for some competition like Compiègne in France 5 years ago, it was oh fuck. Okay, guys, what we can do on
What
this?
the fuck is
This
that?
a big quarter on the end, and mostly anyone of us, only I try some backflips or 360 on the vert ramp,
Yeah.
the skate park, but other guys have the first meet with the quarter then, so it was a little scary to put anything on the competition there. You know, for us it was totally new.
So there isn't a quarter pipe at all in Poland for mountain
I
boarding.
hope to build one, maybe not this year, but the next one on my park to finish the line.
Yeah.
It should be perfect
yeah.
set, 3 jumps, quarter, and we got
It's
everything
always-
in the one line.
Always at the bottom.
Yeah.
There's no point putting it at the fucking top, is it, you chump?
I don't make the fucking rules, Dan. I just stated it's always at the bottom.
So
We can do something creative. And do
I know.
something
If you
like
put
that.
it right at the top,
And we
create
can
fucking
do
mayhem.
revert after that.
Yeah.
Sloggs, I think we're coming up to about that time.
Oh, we are. I've got to find it first. Hang on.
Well, while
Oh,
he's go on,
Please, easy one.
easy one.
All right. Hang on a minute.
Nothing about Brints.
Nothing about that.
Whoa. We can talk about your favourite Brent, Andy.
No. I saw that question with Brent is better, so it's hard. one.
Okay. Are we good? Are we good to go?
Good to go.
Yes, let's
Right.
start.
Goof or reg?
Reg. I am a regular guy from
Right. Freestyle or border cross?
freestyle. I like border cross, but I started with freestyle, and it's something more for me than the other disciplines in mountain boarding.
It's what snaps for you.
What?
It's what snaps for you.
Yeah.
Park or free ride?
Park for sure.
So we've done a lot of years in park, and I go free ride every day of the week now. But I think that's because of my age.
Maybe about your
and the lack of fucking parks.
And the serious lack of park.
And what about the weather now? It's okay for you to park riding?
Well, it's bogging if you go free ride.
Yeah, it's pretty muddy at the moment.
It's really
okay. You got e-boards.
Yeah, we got e-boards
in this corner. So
yeah, it rains a lot though.
But I think that you are a little different than the other part of the Europe, and you got a lot of indoor skate parks, and you can also use them. In Poland, we got maybe 3 that they are possible to ride on mountain board. We got a lot of skate parks, but everything is outdoor.
Well, I think we've got a lot of indoor only because of the weather.
Yeah.
It does rain. Have you been over here?
Trainings. What?
Have you visited us over here?
No, I don't have opportunity to make it before.
Okay. Well,
I am really
between
sad
me,
that I can't be on the last event in Hard Hill, Halles, or the other name of that park. So.
Between me, you, Dan, we know a date that we'll tell you in a bit that you can come over for a national.
But for my wife and Sloggit's wife, their birthday weekend, we're all going to Bugs Boarding for our wives' birthdays. We'd love it if you were to come. I think it's going to be around the 31st of July.
Okay, I mean.
Okay. So, yeah, come for our wife's birthday around then.
Okay.
So if you didn't understand where Dan was saying there,
don't say it. Don't.
I'm not going to say anything.
Everything is possible, easy.
Yeah.
I'm sure the invitation to our wife's birthday weekend will be open to all mountain boarders around the world.
Good to know.
I love you, Claire. Hi, Lorna. But the thing is,
or they don't have time for it.
Oh, no.
Talking too much normally on the normal days about
they prefer it when we're talking mountain boarding to our friends rather than them. So,
go on, it's your turn set.
Yeah, well, I know it's my 10 set. We're 2 or 3 in, but I'm still thinking about like yours and my wife's birthday. So the best thing we could do by ruining their birthdays by going to the UK Nationals is by renewing our vows at the World Championships in Australia.
So I see what you're saying. So if we don't go to their birthday weekend, we can go. How does that work? We don't go to their birthday party.
No, we take them to Hart Hill to Bugs Boarding for their birthdays.
Yeah,
and then to just put the icing on the cake, we take them to Australia to renew our wedding vows
with Dylan Warren as the ordained vicar.
Yeah, I can't see any problems there. Shall I carry on?
Yep, carry on. I'm sold.
Plan this.
Jump or grind?
Jump and grind.
What?
Jump or grind?
Oh, jumps. I don't like rails.
Do you not like rails at all?
No, they are all the time scary for me. Or snowboard, on skateboard, I don't even try mostly them. On mountain board, I have this part of the park. I have some fun of it, but I don't have that, I see rails and I want to hit them. No, I do it because it's something different in the freestyle, and it's nice to know that you can do it, but it's not something that I want to go, okay, I wake up and this is a good day for rails. No days are good for rails.
See, that's the opposite.
Only where the landing is too wet to get some jumps, then I'm going to rails.
See, I'd take a rail over big air every day of the fucking week. Well, I would have done it back in the day, and now I still probably would.
I know, I'd take big air.
So,
this is more relevant, to be fair. Flip or spin?
Flips. In Poland, I think that the other guys from the other countries know that in Poland we do a lot of flips. We are not the spins guys. We're going flip, front flip, front flip, front flip. Okay, this guy is from Poland. So,
But you can spin if needed.
yes, I can. I like, but when I have option to choose, it's more like flips.
I was going to say, hold up so this year's Polish champs, the top three, third, you placed second, did you, at this year's freestyle champs?
Yes,
And
yes.
who came in first? So who were the other two podium?
First one was Simon Jesionek.
Yeah.
He take part in competitions in Serbia. He was in France, Slovenia all years. And the third one was Artur Ortman. Artur only riding on Polish events.
Right.
He don't want to go
Because
outside.
so Artur was
The
it was
third
a backflip, I think, on
Yes,
his
and
run.
360.
And
if I
then
remember
360, and I think you had maybe a 540 and a
I
back
got-
flip or a front flip.
good. I got flip, 540, and switch backflip Indy in the video. But normally we got 3 rounds. We got 5 rounds, and 3 was pointed.
Got you. Ah,
But
because so Simon
video-
he did a 3-3-5 or something like a 3
yes,
backflip.
but it can be not the best run there because you know the drone guy use which
Yeah.
run he got the best the
best
wall
foot.
run ready, on camera. But the lines, if I remember good, I do flip, backflip, lazy flip, 540 Malon and switch backflip Indy, and my second best was it was the 360 front flip and 720 on the last jump, and Simons got 337 on the second best line, I think. About this event was some speaking after that, but the judges chose the higher jumps on the second jump.
Right.
It was the biggest difference, and they don't see that I was on switch on the last jump.
Well, I was just about to say, hold up, you've
It's
got
still a problem.
a switch
to-
landing and a switch takeoff and a switch flip.
Yes, you sometimes don't see that it's on switch.
Yeah.
You
need
don't
to
know
shout
the
it.
rider good.
Before you drop in, definitely shout it out.
I'm in fucking switch.
Bitch!
Bitch.
I'm in switch, bitch.
Next year.
Right. Big air or slope style?
Slope style. It's a lot more fun, I think. Even if I don't like rails, we still can have some drops or quarter. So they are also scary for us, but it's something different.
Right. Last one. Hang on, I've got to find my phone because it's not even a question. I just want you to talk me through this. Oh, hang on. I've had this set up for ages. I don't do technology normally. This is Dan's job. I want you to talk me through this. Because that,
What is it? Okay.
can you see that?
Yes, I see. This is the photo from the last year, I think.
Yeah.
From the
right.
early season.
I want you to talk me through the shot, and I want you to tell me who your photographer was as well, because that's a fucking great team effort.
Okay, so this is the place that doesn't exist now. It was the old mine in my village. It was don't use it about 25 years.
A
It
slate
was
mine?
What?
A slate
Salt
mine?
mine.
A what
Salt
mine?
Salt mine.
Oh, a salt mine. So
Salt mine.
we have a lot of mines down here, but they're mainly tin, copper, or clay.
Okay. So this is the abandoned places already. It already doesn't exist because they take
Is it
it
gone?
down totally. Yes, it's gone. It was don't use it about 20 years, and it was just crashed maybe 1 month after that photo. it was the start of the season. We got a shitty weather, a lot of rain, and I was thinking, we got some area there. It was a lot of free bricks. I put some bricks like a quarter,
Yep.
but it was not a big wall. It was only about 50 centimeters of bricks line. So I need to push a little more on the wall.
Yep.
And I just get my friend. I get my friend she's also mountain boarder, the young girl from my village, and she also is an artist with the photos. And I was thinking, okay, let's do something in this place because this is the only way to do something on mountain board.
And
She
it's
got
dry.
free time. I got free time because everything was on lockdown. It was
Yeah.
the time when everyone have 1 month without work, without school, and you can do everything and nothing. So the abandoned place was good to do something. So this is how it was made. We just used some wooden plate that was there, put it on that bricks, and try to get on that wall.
It's a
did it.
great fucking shot. Like
Good to know. I will talk to her about this.
you tell her from me, I think it's one of the best action shots. Not even mountain board, action, skateboard,
Seriously?
surf, whatever. It just jumps
nice.
out at me. It jumps out at me so well.
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
We
Okay, thanks.
like an abandoned building or and things like that, especially for filming and photography and stuff. I messaged Sloggs only today about an abandoned building near us that I want to go
I
and
think
ride.
that it can be fun on e-boards.
Well, either or. I don't think it's more going to be the one that I mentioned to Sloggs today is probably more just going to be for a single photo like that.
Okay.
But I know that there are a couple of quarter pipes in there that skateboarders have put in.
Yeah,
Ooh.
they're
Like
DIY.
this, but yeah.
But there's a couple of drops as well.
There's some big drops.
Sounds great.
It's Wenford Drive. We could say that because no one fucking knows where it is, and no one's going to come down this far down the country.
and nobody who's watching it will care.
Yeah, and I've skated it before, but
Yeah.
we'll go back.
We'll go back there. We'll put a little image up of it.
Like an
later.
industrial.
I can wait now for your photos from that place.
Yeah, we'll get the photos this summer at some point, and when we do, David,
Summer, maybe a little earlier.
I shall send. No, well, it may be in the next month.
On
or
summer,
two.
you will be work with the new podcast episodes with the
Oh.
mountainboard centers. So sorry, guys, you don't have time for photos in the summer.
I will send you a picture of me doing some of the drops or some stuff.
Okay.
We'll recreate something like that if possible,
Okay.
of us two. And failing that, if we can't get up on a wall anywhere, you'll just have a picture of us two going.
It's a
will be
great
good
shot,
for-
man.
Thanks.
I think the end credits should just come down over that shot.
Okay, well, I won't put it up now. Then I'll just put it up as the end credits. Then that shot.
Yeah, because we've talked it up. Oh, I don't know, man. You might want to flash it up because we really have talked it up now.
Talking of talk, we are an hour and a half in. David, is there anything you want to say to the community? Is there any thanks you want to give to anybody in the community or your family? The microphone is yours, my friend.
Okay, so I want to say that I hope that we can meet in the bigger groups in Poland or in Australia maybe this year. I know that it's a long way for everyone and little more big costed trip, like that. But I hope that many riders still get opportunity to be there. If not Australia, maybe some Serbia, Slovenia. Poland is really cheap country, so guys, think about it. It's really good option to meet here with the guys from the other countries. When we make world champs here, we got 11 countries, so let's make it even more, okay? This year we will have that event here, so it will be slalom, freestyle, jeeps, some tic-tac challenge on the road. So for the people in all ages, with all skills. Let's meet here and let's get some fun together, do some good video after that, and just right, okay? This is what I want from this year.
Have you got anyone you want to thank?
Yes, I really want to thank for that opportunity to be here. I want to thank guys that you have that idea for that podcast. And I think this is a good place to thank Philip one more time that we have option to make that pay perfect, in my opinion, deck for mountainboarding.
You know what we've not done? Brought the board out. Go and get the board. You have to bring it out, I think, man.
What?
Get your board out. We've not brought it to the forefront, have we?
Get your
This
deck out. Get your deck out.
I got one
deck out for
extra
them.
one. You see that on the wall?
Yeah.
It's probably the last non-used Biohazard
Bye.
Industries deck from 2002. I buy it on a German competition, so it's like the growl in mountainboarding. Okay. Not now.
Get your deck out, man. Everyone wants to see your deck.
So one more time, I can to thanks Phil for that good work with that stuff. It's for me, it's perfect. It's good
Primo.
it's good on board across, and I hope that everyone will have fun of this board next season. So I think that a lot of guys will be racing with me on that board, and it will be really fun to see that.
I think so. I think you will see a lot of people on it. I know there's certainly a lot of them in the UK at the moment.
I saw on Instagram. I really.
Hey, I am going to ask you one question. Although I should probably let you finish your thanks and stuff first.
We can done already.
Okay,
We can finish it.
Well,
If I forget about
I'm going to thank
somebody-
Mr.
Hang on, you've not thanked your mum and dad for not letting
exactly.
you know that no snow with 10 inches.
No, I am totally thankful for my parents, mostly for my dad, because he seriously spent a lot of time with me. He get a lot of trips with me when I was younger. They was not scary to get me to the airport, to the train station, and just, okay, David, you can go for some competition, for some good trips. So I got a lot of good memories for that. And seriously, my dad is totally in mountain board. He know every tricks. He know every riders. He got Instagram only to see what's happening in mountain board world. So, it's that type of the guy that he's really inside this. So I'm really thankful about this for him. And if you will be on our park in Poland, for sure, these 3 days before competition, he will be there cutting the grass, get some work on jump.
Oh, what a legend!
Yes, he spent a lot of time there. That I have some more energy on the event to start there, not sleep after the full week of the work on the spot. You know how it is on events.
Awesome. That's amazing.
Well, thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Rzaca. The mountain board community thanks you.
Yes.
The question that came to mind then was when talking and you had your deck there, how do you feel about the electrification of your Promodel deck?
Oh,
because they are popular for people doing DIY electric mountain boards. They are a really popular choice.
It's hard for me to talking about e-boards.
Have you ridden one?
Yes, but not too much.
Right.
I am more like sports guy.
Yeah.
I want to see that the people have some, not only good, how to say that the people spend good time riding with friends, but they also have some good time on racing and competing each other. On e-boards, it's a little different. E-boards have open new doors for many people, for the people like the girls who don't have energy, or they have like my friend. that we got one woman in Polish mountain board, the whole family right there. It's 3 kids, wife, and the guy. And she don't have so much energy to ride with them, so she buy e-board. For the people like her, it's perfect.
Mhm.
But in the other side, the electric bikes and boards just do a lot difference in the whole sport, the lot discipline, and it's. I'm not. I'm happy that it's
You're
something you
trying
buy.
to be so polite about this, aren't you? Basically,
No.
what I seem to be think you're wanting to say is, "Nah, man, they're not for me. I like my normal mountain boards."
No, it's like
When I was 26, I fucking love my mountain board.
Yeah, exactly.
Now
me
I'm
too.
46. Fuck, man. My
No,
electric
for me,
mountain
it's not
board has
like
just made me young again.
I don't hate them totally. I think that it's a lot of space for it. I want to organize. The people who know me know I am a little no for electrics on my park. But last year I do open day for some electric tests.
Yeah.
This year I want to do bigger events for e-boards because seriously, it's space for them. But I am the type of the guys who are not stoked when somebody go and put backflip on electric boards.
Yeah.
I think, man, if you want to do backflips, you don't have heavy
Yeah.
shit on your legs. You just
Yeah.
go with normal mountain board and put that backflip.
Yeah.
And it will be feel better. It will be not so scary, and you will have a lot of more fun, style, air, everything.
Yeah.
Don't try to make it, so. I don't know how to say that. I'm not stoked about it. I think it's perfect for some creation. It's perfect for the people who don't have mountains in their area. Seriously,
Yeah, that's a
it's
good shout.
place for that.
Yeah, so like anybody
I
from
also-
Holland,
Yes,
get an
even
electric
in
mountain
Poland,
board.
and they don't live in the same area like me. We got a lot of riders on e-boards
Yeah.
in the Sia side. They have
No.
some flat woods and just riding between trees, and for sure it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But when we start talking about freestyle or racing on the flat track, it's not so fun for me.
Yeah, because it becomes irrelevant then.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you've got a gradient, you don't need
Yeah.
the motors. They're
Yes.
But that said, I'd like to see them both working together.
I've got a feeling they're going to both need to work together to continue this sport.
For me, it will be fun to see the guys who are racing in the morning on the border cross track down, and after them, the guys racing on the border
Racing up.
cross track up.
Get back up it, yeah.
But
Exactly.
to have good event like this, we need to have same boards, same
Same motor.
tires,
Yeah.
same
And then-
motors, everything.
And then
So,
you're talking Formula One technology, aren't you?
yes, I
You're
have some
talking
guys,
like you
on
can
my
only have this size engine. You can only have this size battery.
yes. So
Yeah.
when I see the border cross events for e-boards, I say no, sorry, this is totally different.
Yeah.
This guy have board which is worth 5,000 euro. This guy have for 1,000 euro. Why they should even racing together? It's not a sport, I am that old guy inside. That everyone should have same option.
Wait until you're the old guy who thinks, "Oh shit, the electric's amazing because I can go anywhere I want." For 20
Okay, but don't make it totally
A competition.
sport,
Yeah.
Yeah, for us, it's fun. Like you go out free riding, it's fun. You dodge the trees,
Yes.
but you can
And
do
it's
it for
perfect
you can
for
do it for
the
2
situation, I
hours
think.
now. For us, we could do it 2 hours on the trot.
And we have a brake. Have a brake as well as an accelerator now. Which for somebody who has the responsibilities of a family, family and job, that I have
blah,
to.
blah, blah. Old people say that, yes, I know. Everyone needs to work. Everyone needs to crash something.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah, Dan, you fucking lightweight prick.
I was on my ass
That's fine.
today.
Your balls
Yeah,
got for
fucking
real mountain board, okay?
served then.
Oh, thank you, Dave. You've made my night. Yeah,
You've made
I
me.
thought Dylan. I thought we got on well with Dylan as somebody that I hadn't spoken to before and got ripped into a few times. But David, you're fucking roasted.
I just want to say one more. I will be really happy to have one e-board on my park to get that people the opportunity to try it, because now they can to try freestyle, slalom, trails, jeeps on my park, and a lot of boards, because I got no snows, PMS, Trampa, MBS. So seriously, they have to see the difference between some boards, and it will
And there's
be
a
perfect
massive difference. There's
to
a
also
massive
have-
difference between all those boards.
Yes. So it will be perfect to have that one perfect e-board to also show them this type of board. Because if you have 120 kilo guy who wants to be active with their kids, it will be better for him to have e-board, not a normal mountain board, and have problem to ride on this. You know, be true. E-boards are a little easier and get a lot of more opportunities to people like this. So it will be perfect to have the wall options for everyone. And then we can see that mountain boarding will grow. This is my opinion.
I hope so.
And I think it does need to grow with alongside each other.
Yeah.
And for the first time ever, we've started seeing some people starting in electric mountain boarding and moving to downhill.
I got one guy like this now.
Yeah, we've got one we can name.
Two. Don't forget old
it's a big
JB.
group of guys.
Jeff Bond and
Two for now, man. We're dead.
It's almost the whole mountain boarding community now.
everyone. There's only
Still
four.
more riders than Antonio and Mowgli. Sorry, Antonio.
But yeah, well, but every snowball starts with a single flake. You know.
Yeah.
Well, you can write that one down, guys. You can keep that as a quote. We'll put.
Or you can fuck off and ignore it for the rest of your life, like I'm gonna.
Soon to be for sale in a frame in Trago Mills. Listen, if there's anything else, Sloggs, anything else you want to add?
I've just had a brilliant evening. Thank you very much.
I really have. David,
Thanks, guys. It was really epic to talk about this whole thing in mountain boarding and everything.
And that's what we love. We love hearing stories that we haven't heard before. And it's something else for us to think, oh, fuck yeah, it's going somewhere. There's other places where it's burning bright.
Yeah.
It's important.
It's important, and it's very definitely burning bright within you, David. It really is a joy to spend time in your company. It has been great.
Okay, thank you a lot.
Hang on, we didn't ask
a lot. Good evening.
There's a question I didn't ask that I'd like to ask on every 10 set. Can we still go for a bit?
Well, yes. Yeah. If we have time. Okay.
We forgot, man. Favorite rider, and that's an important one. Your favorite rider, whether like past.
It's done it. It's answered. Stop talking, Slog it, and listen to him.
Sorry if it was too fast. Tom Kirkman for sure. For me, this man is a legend. It was that time when I was get back from the school. I get to Vimeo. I was watching, Tom K do frontside rodeo like this. I was watching 15 times, get to my jumps, get 15 crash. But then I wasn't to know how to do it on good style. So for me, this guy is the legend. And when I meet him in Russia on the show, it was best time in my, younger years in mountain boarding. You have Tom, you see that he seriously just go on the big ramp, do a perfect 360, perfect rodeo, perfect 7. Then he starts thinking about the gap from the mountain board ramp to the FMX landing, and he just do it. He's one of these guy. Then when you see him, you see that he got something. He got this talent for this. This is how I see it, like when I am instructor on trainer. You have the young guy and you see, okay, he will be good on the rails. He will be good on the track, on the jumps.
Yeah.
And Tom is one of these guys that he have style. He got skills. He just go and do what he need to do.
Yeah.
And he's got the most shout outs out of all of them so far.
Tom is Tom. This is my opinion.
Tom is Tom. Is that the new fucking Tom is Tom?
New hashtag.
It's been an absolute fucking pleasure.
Yeah. Dude, thank you so much for coming on the dirt.
Thanks, guys. Sorry for my English.
No. You shouldn't be. It's amazing.
It has been absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, it's been really good. I don't think anything has been lost in translation at all. I think
I lose more in translation talking to Dan.
I was really scary before that podcast that I will get a lot of problems with your British accent. I got one client on my personal trainings from the England, from the London, and sometimes we got, okay, Hugh, one more time, and one more time. And this is when we know something on the training. But today was really good to talk with you guys.
That's because we're West Country. Dan's not London anymore.
Okay.
I've spent too much time away, apparently. Anyhow, dude, I look forward to speaking to you in the flesh and riding with you at some point in the near future.
This year, remember.
And I look forward. And I look forward to a 4-minute video clip with your track over the top of it.
Okay. I will find everything.
Cool. Thank you very much, dude.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, gents.
See you soon.
See you on board.